On Thursday, British voters throughout the UK are going to go to the polls to vote on a referendum on whether or not to leave the European Union. As ever, the media has abbreviated it to Brexit, B-R-E-X-I-T, British exit. And the polls at the moment say that a majority are in favor of leaving the EU, but it still could go either way. The problem with this debate is that the advocates of leaving the European Union are essentially left with a sort of negative position, attacking immigration, attacking German domination, attacking the lack of democracy, attacking overregulation. But there's no real positive alternative that they're promoting, and there is one that they should be promoting. The United States and Great Britain could be a trading force, an economic force, far more potent than the European Union. In fact, our combined GDP would equal the GDP of every single European country but Britain put together. The economic power would be enormous. And if you throw in Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and perhaps India, the members of the British Commonwealth, it really becomes a dominant factor. English is clearly the language of commerce. It's the language of the world. Lingua franca used to be French. Now it's lingua franca is English. And the advantages that those countries have in the service sector as well as in the manufacturing sector are enormous. And it makes a lot of sense to pool them. In a certain sense, the Atlantic Ocean is now narrower than the English Channel. And above all, Britain needs to free itself from the socialist regulations of the European Union, which is essentially the creature of German thought. The German social welfare system that was inaugurated by Bismarck as an alternative to democracy in the middle of the 19th century has remained a constant throughout the history of Germany, even through the Nazi years. And the concept that underscores the German thinking here is that everything is a collaboration. It's corporatist. Ultimately, one labor union, one government, one consumer group, one bank, one manufacturing association meet at the table and hammer out the details of how the world should be run. And increasingly, Germany has imposed this system with French cooperation on the rest of Europe, and in particular on the United Kingdom. Thatcher showed how vibrant the UK could become if freed from these tentacles, and Britain now has a chance to free itself. And if we do likewise in our election in November, we could create an entity that would really turn the global economy around and provide not only a counterweight to Europe, but an enormous counterweight to China. So Britain should vote for the exit. Many of these videos are circulated in Britain, and I hope my opinion counts for something. Just disclosure, I worked for the United Kingdom Independence Party several years ago when it was getting formed, and they're the entity that's pushing the Brexit vote. Thanks very much for watching. And by the way, my new book that I wrote with Eileen called Armageddon, How Trump Can Beat Hillary, is now on sale through Amazon. Get it. I'll be describing some of the chapters in subsequent videos, but it is really important to read it. Thanks for watching.